Don't be scared of the hard work and racial equity and anti-racism work. When you start doing this work, whether it's in your classroom, in your school district, your organization, your nonprofit, you get to a point, that might be before you even start, but you get to a point when you realize how deep the work really is, right? You think that it's just, I don't know, everybody reads an article and that's it. Or you think everybody watches the 13th and that's it. Or you think you just do one in-service or professional development about microaggressions or implicit bias, or you do that Harvard test or something, and that's it, right? But even in doing that and preparing for that, you reach a point where you ask yourself, can we really do this? What about Mr. So-and-so? What about Mrs. So-and-so? What are they going to say when we start doing this? That's the point. When you want to run away, when you want to give up, when you want to make excuses, right? Or you start doing it and you get into it and you're reading that article, you're having that conversation, you got that guest speaker coming in and some shit gets said, right? Something inflammatory gets said, right? Something politicizing, something derogatory gets said or hinted at, right? Or white rage shows up or white fragility shows up. You get to this point where you want to give up, right? That is precisely where the work needs to happen, right? It is about pushing through that moment, holding it, being responsive to it, right? But taking it to the next level. It is not about giving up. It is not about moving on. It is not about centering the privilege and the comfort of the folks with privilege and power. It is about pushing through that. But that is the work, right? And if you're just starting in, maybe you're a school or a school leader and you're like, I'm going to start having this conversation. You're going to reach a point, if you haven't already, where you want to give up. That's the place where the work needs to happen, right? Now, how to do the work? There's some art and some skill and some finesse to that, but that is the work. Look for it, be ready for it, seize it, use it, move on. That's the work.